The Moore tornado will forever be etched in the memories of those who experienced its cataclysmic wrath. On May 20th, 2013, the residents of Moore, Oklahoma found themselves in the path of an unfathomable force of nature, an E5 rated tornado. In a matter of minutes, the tranquil suburban town was turned into a chaotic disaster zone. Homes were reduced to rubble, businesses were destroyed, and lives were lost. From the shocking visuals of flattened homes and businesses to the heart-wrenching tales of loss and recovery, we uncover the unforgettable tale of one of the most powerful tornadoes in American history. Prepare for the poignant journey as we reflect on the violent tornado of 2013, a tragic event that left an indelible mark on the landscape and the hearts of those affected. The origin of the vicious disaster can be traced back to the complex interplay of the atmospheric conditions that create the perfect storm, so it wasn't unusual for tornadoes to typically form in the United States in a region known as Tornado Alley, which includes parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and other surrounding states. But none of these previous tornadoes would record a lasting impact as the tornado that was to come in May 2013. On the 18th of May, warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico clashed with cooler, drier air from the Rockies and created a volatile mix of weather patterns that resulted in the formation of a storm. The following day, on the 19th, the storm system gradually moved eastward, intensifying as it approached Moore. The town of Yukon and Big Heart in Oklahoma were pummeled by hailstones measuring 8 to 11 centimeters in diameter, while Wapanucka and Eureka Springs experienced hurricane-force winds reaching speeds of up to 129 kilometers per hour. On May 20th, the severe storm situation reached its climax. Starting from 3 p.m. local time, a tornado struck Moore with devastating force and remained on the ground for a total of 40 minutes, moving in an east-northeast direction with an average speed of approximately 40 kilometers per hour. The tornado continued to narrow and weaken, causing EF2 damage to a farm located just east of Moore. The farm's house lost its roof, and an outbuilding was completely destroyed. Remarkably, a pickup truck was also swept 200 feet away from the farm into a field, remaining upright despite the incredible force of the tornado. The supercell that produced the tornado had violent updrafts that resulted in debris from homes and other buildings and more being carried by the wind for at least 10 miles outside the tornado's main path. Reports emerged of various objects and personal possessions being found as far away as Midwest City, showcasing the immense power of the tornado's winds. The tornado ripped through Moore with unrelenting fury, reducing homes, schools, and businesses to rubble in a matter of minutes. Despite a tornado warning being issued 16 minutes prior to its arrival, the tornado left a trail of destruction spanning 17 miles in its wake and impacting the densely populated town of Moore. Finally, at 3:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the tornado dissipated at a tree line located about 1/3 of a mile east of Air Depot Boulevard, bringing an end to the destructive force that had swept through Moore. The destruction was catastrophic, with entire neighborhoods reduced to debris and vehicles tossed around like toys. The effects of the Moore tornado of 2013 on the community were profound and far-reaching. Lives were lost, with 24 people tragically losing their lives, including 7 children who perished in a collapsed elementary school. 377 people were injured, and thousands were left homeless. According to the Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management, the tornado destroyed an estimated of 1,150 homes, resulting in an estimated $2 billion in damages. The emotional toll on the community was immeasurable, as families lost loved ones, cherished possessions, and the familiar landscape of their city. Despite the devastation it left behind, the Moore tornado of 2013 also revealed the incredible resilience and strength of the community in the face of adversity. The 2013 Moore tornado was the deadliest tornado recorded in the U.S. since the Joplin, Missouri tornado that killed 158 people in May 2011. The destruction caused by the Moore tornado of 2013 was a somber reminder of the sheer power of nature and its capacity for devastation. However, in the midst of it all, there were stories of hope and heroism that emerged. First responders, volunteers, and members of the community came together to offer aid, support, and compassion to those affected by the tornado. It is these moments of unity and solidarity that remind us of the true strength of humanity in the face of adversity. Today, many years later, the scars of the Moore tornado are still visible. But the community has shown remarkable resilience in rebuilding and recovering from the disaster.